Hello, everybody out there. Hello, Facebook Live, and hello, YouTube, and hello, fellow music lovers. Today, we got a special episode, and today, joining us, we have Mark Taylor,
Mark Alden Taylor. Yeah.
Mark Alden Taylor, and from the BS Sessions with Mark and Jerry. And hopefully, we'll have Jerry here in a couple of minutes to join them. And also, today, we have Paul Dellis from the band, from a Kiss tribute band called Gods of Thunder. And also we have Al Horta from Be Cool or Be Podcast Out.
You got it, man. What's up, guys?
I got it written down. And also we've got Mr. Jerry here with us.
Oh, you got it.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
I'm sorry, guys.
Jerry.
All right, guys. So we're gonna log off and start the countdown again. No, I'm kidding.
No, that's all right.
We're good. We're good.
No, I'm just kidding. You are right on time because we were just doing introduction, and also coming in we got Jerry, the second half of the BS Sessions with Mark and Jerry. It's great to have you guys. I know that y'all usually do a show tonight, but they did it last night, so they can be a part of this show now. So thank y'all very, very much for rescheduling, and also rescheduling Paul and Al for joining us 1 hour later. It's kind of hard to do this because we got East Coast, we got Central Time, and West Coast, but we bring it all together so that we can do this.
You can hear me all right, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm the lagger West Coast person here.
All right. Okay, I need to get into character here.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
There you go.
All right. So we are ready to
We're the
go.
Blues Brothers, man.
So
Hey, I saw Bob popped up in the comments of Rock and Roll Podcast. He's all, hi, dudes.
What's up,
hey there,
Bob?
Bob.
What's up,
Hey,
Bob?
We
Good
missed
to
you.
hear from you.
Yeah, I love that guy. Even I busted his balls and he got a little sensitive. I go, dude, bust my balls all you want, dude. I'm cool. We were talking in Messenger. I was busting his balls, but I was just being a friend.
Busting his balls in a friendly way.
Yep.
Soft, not hard.
Yeah. Oh, easy now.
I know.
We're getting into weird territory now.
Yeah, it's Italian. I'm gonna bust your balls. Just busting balls.
Can I ask one question?
Of course.
How were they?
Now we
Oh,
can't hear you.
Now you lost your mic.
You're muted.
Jerry's like,
I hear you now. I heard you now. Damn. There you
No, I was
go.
just wondering, how did you guys come up with these two albums? Put together?
I just picked them out from Thin Air, and they're two good bands, and one was released in '76 and one in '77,
Yeah.
so they were pretty close. So I made a list of episodes back in November, and I've got episodes for every week that's gonna run until September, and this was just one of them
Okay.
out of the blue. And then I'm going to have an episode next week for the top 10 of 1993 or 1992. I forgot. Because I got this piece of paper, this bag, and I pull out the year, and that's the year we do.
Yeah.
So-
you guys think grunge is Alice in Chains and shit? I'm going, what the fuck?
And so that's talk for our next episode. But didn't y'all talk about that last night?
Yeah, we're gonna do that episode next week. We're gonna bring Charles Trainer on there.
Oh, okay.
What is grunge and what isn't grunge?
Dude, I'm all for throwing that logo away, man. Or that name away.
Yeah, that label is overused for whatever came out in the 90s, I believe.
Yeah.
So is Charles already back from where was he, in Poland?
No, he's still in Poland. We're doing it from Poland.
Yeah.
He gets on at 3 a.m. because he wants to be on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude's an animal, man.
Wow.
He must
Dedication.
really love doing this.
Dedication.
So today's episode, what we're going to be doing is that it's going to be vinyl battle. We're going to do Kiss Destroyer from 1976 against Cheap Trick's debut album that came out in '77. And how we're going to do this is that we're going to go from track by track, and we are going to compare and vote for the song. We're going to go track 1 against track 1 and all the way down to 9. All right. Any questions, guys?
No.
No, I think you got it.
All right. So let's roll. Let's just go in order. Let's go Mark, Paul, then Al, and then Jerry. And then if there needs to be a tiebreaker, I'll vote.
Okay.
Okay, until Lou Vargas gets here. All right. So
Okay.
let's get ready to roll. Round 1, it's going to be Detroit Rock City versus LO Kitties. So what do you say?
Detroit Rock City and LO Kitties.
Right.
Hands down LO Kitties. God dang. Even though I'll give you Detroit Rock City is a fucking classic.
Yeah.
But LO Kitties is just freaking like proto metal on that. Fucking down, 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 down. The riff that freaking Rick is playing on that song is fucking amazing. I go LO Kitties.
Okay. What about you, Paul?
Well, hate to be a homer, but I got a Hello Kitties is a really great song. I really enjoy the song because I know we've talked about this before. The "I Was There" button.
Yeah.
Cheap Trick opened for Kiss in at the Forum in LA.
Yeah.
And I saw them both together, and really didn't know a whole lot about Cheap Trick at the time, but I found out about them after I saw them open for Kiss. And I gotta tell you, I kind of fell in love with Cheap Trick after that concert.
Yeah.
And this was just before In Color came out, but they did play some of those In Color songs as part of their show, because you can't just go out there and play 10 songs and say, okay, see you later. So
Right.
but I did do a deep dive into this album, and I'm being a homer. LO Kitties is a great song. I just love the way it's musically put together. But I got to be a homer, and I got to go with Detroit Rock City because it is such a classic Kiss song. It's you can't go to a Kiss concert and not hear Detroit Rock City.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Same thing with LO Kitties though.
I know.
Plays that all the time.
I understand, but there's
Just letting you know.
But there's gonna be some ones later on down the line that I'm gonna choose Cheap Trick just because I love the way the song is put together. So I don't think I'm gonna be a homer this whole way through, Mark.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Al, what's up? What you got?
Al.
So between these two,
Yep.
I love both of them, man. LO Kitties and Detroit Rock City. But I'm gonna go with Detroit Rock City because it just has such a the opening of Detroit Rock City. It just builds up the tension and guy getting in the car and going to a party and going to the concert. I mean, and I don't know. It's just Detroit Rock City just edges LO Kitties for me a little bit, man. But
Yeah.
I love them both, man. But it was a tough choice. But I'm going Detroit Rock City on this one.
Oh, good choice too. Well, yeah, both albums start off kick ass. I mean, there's no wrong answer here. Both songs are fantastic.
Believe me,
It's a
it
great
was really
start.
fucking tough
Yep.
for me, man.
Yeah.
Because I love both songs so much, but like Detroit Rock City is such a great opener for an album, man. Like, it just edged it out a little bit for me. So,
And what's going on with you, Jerry? What do you got?
To be honest with you, this is not my favorite Cheap Trick album, so I think I'm going to be the biggest homer of the night probably. But I like LO Kitty. I mean, it's a great opening track. It kind of sounds like that Gary Glitter song in a way, that rock and roll song he did. You know what I'm talking about?
But it has
Hey,
it has more teeth to it though, man.
No. I'm saying it's a good song, but man, when it comes to Detroit Rock City, come on, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not even in the same league. I mean, sorry. Cheap Trick has got so many better albums. Like I said, it was like if there was a better Cheap Trick album, it would be closer. But
I can't believe
first song, not even close. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, well, the reason why I had chosen this Cheap Trick album was because it was released in the same era. Yeah, so that's why I chose these two. So right there, Detroit Rock City won that one, and I too chose Detroit Rock City on that one. Track 2, Kiss has King of the Midnight World and Cheap Trick. Nighttime World. I'm sorry, and Cheap Trick is going to have Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School. All right, Mark, what do you got here?
Cheap Trick. Fuck, this song rules. This fucking album is just kicking ass. This isn't my favorite Kiss album either. I'm not really a Kiss homer. I'm not in the Kiss army. I'm a casual Kiss fan. But Cheap Trick, I'm a homer on Cheap Trick. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now.
Yeah.
This album fucking 1-2 punch. King of the Nighttime World. It's a great song. I'm gonna give him that. It's a great song, but Cheap Trick has that infectious rhythm. And the fucking Robin Zander kicks Paul Stanley's ass. I'm sorry. Robin Zander could sing the phone book and you would enjoy it. Fucking Cheap Trick.
I'll give you that much. His voice has held out a lot better than Paul's has. So.
Yeah.
It's always been better than Paul's.
Yeah, Robin Zander's just got that. He's just got that infectious voice that just kind of like this is Kate.
Yeah, it's like when I say Kiss is going to beat this album. It doesn't mean I don't like Cheap Trick. I love Cheap Trick.
Robin Zander could growl and then sing like a fucking choir at the same time. It's like fucking range of Robin. That's why I like Cheap Trick better than Kiss. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with either one.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we're doing this show so that we can have an open discussion of why you like one over the other. Paul, what do you got going on this one?
I kind of gotta agree with Mark. If you go song to song, Cheap Trick wins this one. King of the Nighttime World's a great song, but Daddy, what is it? Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School.
Yeah,
just from beginning to end, it's just got that oomph. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've got to go with Mark and Cheap Trick on this one.
And the theme of the song, it's got that Cheap Trick sleaziness or like innuendo joke,
Yeah.
So it's classic Cheap Trick. You're right. Al, what's going on with you on this one?
Again, man, this was a really, really, really tough choice because actually King of the Nighttime World is like my favorite song off of Destroyer. So, but Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School is such a killer song too. I mean, for people who call Cheap Trick kind of like put them in like this kind of like bubble gummy like band.
Poppy.
If you listen to the lyrics to this song, I mean, it's this album actually.
Yeah.
I mean, they go into dark territory, man.
Oh yeah,
like real dark. I mean, this song is about a guy preying on like high school girls, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
I could be your daddy. I mean, bro.
Yeah, dude. But again, King of the Nighttime World is going to edge it out a little bit for me, only because that's my favorite song on Destroyer. And I'm going to say also, I agree with Mark. Like Destroyer is actually not my favorite Kiss album. I know a lot of people love the album. It's not even in my top 5. It's a good album, but I think it's a tad bit overrated, in my opinion. But again, King of the Nighttime World is my favorite song on the album, so it's going to edge out Cheap Trick a little bit for me. So I'm going King of the Nighttime World.
All right. Jerry.
I love King of the Nighttime World. It's a great song, but this is one instance where I'm going to have to agree with Mark. I love Daddy. I mean, that's a great freaking song. I love what it's about. I love the guitar sound on it, the riffs on it. This was a tough one, but man, this is one not to go with Cheap Trick.
Yep. All right. So
it's real close.
Yeah. I mean, this was really hard to do. It was hard to choose.
Yeah.
But I too chose Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School on this one. So, track 3, God of Thunder against Taxman, Mr. Thief.
I love God of
Right,
Thunder.
I mean,
Yeah.
Another tough one.
I love God of Thunder. That's like Gene Simmons' signature song right there, man.
yeah, that's his whole persona.
And I love Gene Simmons when he sings. I just love that fucking voice. Him and Ace. You know, Paul's my third favorite singer. Sorry,
Yeah.
Paulie.
No offense taken. No offense taken.
I'm an Ace nut singer. I love Ace, but
Oh yeah, Ace is great, man.
Ace is great. But I go with Taxman, Mr. Thief. It's got that Beatles fucking
Yes.
harmonies.
Build up.
It's got the grunge, and it's like Taxman, Mr. Thief. The fucking Robin's fucking voice is just, and he goes, "Rah!" You know, he fucking growls in that
Yeah.
song, and then he goes smooth. I fucking go with Taxman, Mr. Thief.
Yeah, that's a really good track. It really is.
It is, and this is another one of those songs. You know, when you do the side by side comparison, I mean, it's like you can stick a 10,000 feeler gauge in between the difference between the two songs, because the Cheap Trick's got this song is like Mark was just saying. I hate to be okay, let's play it on repeat, but Robin Zander's voice in this and Tom Peterson with that 12-string bass. I mean, it's just like, okay.
Tom Peterson actually he didn't play for 12-string bass on the first album. It wasn't developed yet.
Yeah, it was
But he made
on Dream Police, wasn't it?
no. There is
No.
a song. There's a song on this album.
Probably hasn't- there might be an 8-string bass, but there was no 12-string bass yet.
Okay, it's
I read an interview on him, and they didn't develop it yet.
okay. So maybe it wasn't because I can hear it in the album.
Yeah,
So and it's Speak Now. I can hear that's all Tom Peterson on that intro, but that's coming later. But
yeah.
you know, but yes, Tom Peterson when he gets into the bass on some of these songs, it is phenomenal bass work, absolutely to the T. I mean, great bass work, and Rick Nielsen and Robin Zander with the vocals. I mean, but you can't just like Detroit Rock City, you cannot do a Kiss concert without God of Thunder. So I'm going to have to lean slightly towards God of Thunder on this one, and after all, it's the namesake for my band. So what kind of homer would I be if I didn't choose God of Thunder? I just got to go with it just ever so slightly. It's close. God of Thunder.
Ow.
All right. Again, man, this is like so freaking tough for me, man. And I'm gonna agree with Paul, dude. I gotta lean slightly towards God of Thunder, only because it's like, you know, it's Gene's signature song. It's a classic, but that's not to take away from Taxman, Mr. Thief, which is a phenomenal song as well.
Yeah.
And I actually did an episode on my channel that I picked like 4. If I had a Mount Rushmore of vocalists, who would be on there? And Robin Zander was definitely one of them. He's got one of the most versatile voices in rock. I mean, he can be gentle and sweet, but then he can go up against Johnny Rotten any day of the week too. You know, like any of the punks or whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like he can take any of those guys to the mat, you know, and that's why I love him, man. And his voice is still phenomenal today. So but I'm going God of Thunder on this one just by a hair.
Yeah, like you said about Robin Zander's voice, man, it's outstanding. You ever tried to sing "If You Want My Love"?
Oh God!
You ever tried to sing that song?
Yeah, I can't sing any song, so
The guy's an animal, man.
The range is amazing. I also want to know before I do this, who was the bass player that replaced Peterson on that album? With
John Brandt.
I'm sorry?
John Brandt.
Is that his name? Okay. I never knew his name. Wasn't he the original bass player before Peterson?
No.
No, okay. But anyway, about this song, Taxman Mr. Thief is awesome. Like Mark says, man, it's definitely a Beatles type song. His voice is awesome. And shout out to Bunny Carlos too, man. That guy's a great underrated drummer.
Love him. Love him.
Yeah.
But we're talking about God of Thunder, man. That song is just too freaking awesome. It's hard to believe that song was written by Paul Stanley, actually. And his version sucks. You ever heard it? It's terrible.
Oh yeah, it's all this disco-y upbeat. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But
No,
no, man, this is no contest for me. God of Thunder by a mile. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just glad that Bob Ezrin yanked that song from Paul and gave it to Gene.
Yeah.
Oh, because could you imagine if God of Thunder came out with Paul Stanley's version?
No.
We'd be having a totally different conversation right now.
Yeah, Taxman Mr. Thief would have killed it.
Oh, man,
It would have destroyed it.
But like I said, that's a great song too. Don't get me wrong, but man,
Yeah.
God of Thunder is my life, my growing up and everything, dude. Love that song.
See, that's what the problem is. I didn't grow up with Kiss. I was into Cheap Trick way before Kiss.
Yeah.
So that's why.
And track number 4.
What's your vote, Al? Andy?
Oh, mine on that one was Taxman Mr. Thief.
Okay.
Oh.
On that one, I like the bounciness of it and the heaviness of it, and just an all right, just an attack song. I love it. I think it's great. Oh, look at the dog.
Hey, I got your puppy.
That's Daisy.
Mine are out there sleeping. They're laying down now.
I have my wife home right now, so
Another room.
all my cats and dogs are with her. I mean, she's home and they're all with her on the couch.
Cats
Yeah,
and
my cat-
dogs
my cat
living
wanted-
together, mass hysteria.
Lots of cats sleeping together. Oh gosh.
My
Wow.
cat makes me
That's what happens in my house. I tell you, they sit, they lay in.
My cats
You're
lick
funny.
my dogs. they give them baths. So it's
Yeah.
Mine does too.
yeah.
So all those cartoons we saw when we were kids were all bullshit. You know.
Oh yeah. I bet
Yep.
Tom and Jerry are great friends.
And Spike loved everybody, right?
Yeah.
Track number 4, we are going with Great Expectations against Cry Cry.
Great Expectations fucking sucks. Fucking horrible song, man. I was like, oh my god, Cry 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 kicks its ass by 500,000 miles. God dang, Cry 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 is a bluesy fucking Robin Zander kicking ass. Fucking
Yep.
Cry 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 beats this song by a million miles.
It really does, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much discussion to be had here. I'll just kind of, Great Expectations. It's like, okay, Gene's feeling himself, and he's like, okay. And you
I bet he
watch
is.
me playing guitar, and you see what my fingers can do. It's like, come on, dude, really? And oh gosh, never mind. I'm over. Cry, cry, cry. Cheap Trick all the way.
So far it's been all Kiss for me, but this is where it takes a turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great Expectations could get Great Constipation. is what I
You can see
cry
that.
all the way, man.
You can see the air balloon lifting up from the field.
Yeah.
Cry for me, man.
All right.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah. Cry, cry all the way.
Cherry.
You're right. That song sucks. I know the original had you watch Paul playing guitar and you watch Pete playing the drums or whatever.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cooler, but still the song is this next. Cry,
Yeah.
cry, cry by a long shot.
Yep. Absolutely. We all agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I too had Cry Cry.
Nice.
So next track, whoa, to me this start to get a little bit hard. Number 5, Flaming Youth by Kiss against Oh Candy by Cheap Trick.
Are you serious? If Flaming Youth goes up against Oh Candy, Flaming Youth is a fucking shit show of a fucking song. It's like, Paul, I think you're gay, dude. What the hell is this? This song sucks.
Gene swears he's not.
Cheap Trick rules on this song, man. Flaming Youth, fuck that song.
Okay, so I guess it's not Flaming Youth
Oh my god.
for you. All right.
Okay, Flaming Youth. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Exactly. Gods of Thunder. We played it live several times, and it's a big hit with the fans because it's like one of those songs that you don't hear all the time at a Kiss tribute show.
Right.
Kiss never played it live, so but it's fun. I enjoy playing it, but compared to "Oh Candy," which was the only single that was released off this album.
Yeah.
And it was unfortunately written about their photographer. His name is Marshall Mintz, who committed suicide. And that's an unfortunate incident, how this song came about. The reason they called it "Oh Candy" was because Marshall Mintz M&Ms. So that's why they called it "Oh Candy." It's not written about a woman, because in the lyrics, he even says,
Stick a needle in your arm, and it's pretty
Yeah.
dark, man.
Yeah. It's the lyrics. The lyrics on a couple of these songs are like really friggin' deep. It's like, "Oh Candy, why
I
did
think
you?"
that's why. I think that album went over a lot of people's heads, man, when it first came out.
Oh, but
people
yeah,
just didn't.
because they weren't listening to the lyrics.
Yeah.
They were just listening to the music and going, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." And then probably a few years later, when they actually caught on to the lyrics and they actually learned the lyrics, it was like, "Oh wow,"
Yeah.
Yeah, because it unfortunately, great song, loved it way more than Flaming Youth, but unfortunately, the reason it was written was kind of sad. It's kind of upsetting. Yeah, sad.
All right. Thank you for that, Al.
"Oh Candy" all the way, man.
Yeah.
Not even close, And again, going back to lyrical content, yeah, I mean it's a dark album. I mean, when people are hearing these lyrics, but they're hearing like these Beatlesque harmonies and like kind of, Robin Zander can have a sweet voice. It's like, the package, like the way he's delivering it. Oh, these guys are like kind of, they're really cool and bubblegummy, and fucking they're not, dude. They're heavy and dark and deep, like especially on his first album. Cheap Trick, then later on, I think, they lightened up a little bit. But this first album, man, it's as heavy as like anything, heavier than a lot of shit from that era. So, but for me, my pick is "Oh Candy."
Jerry?
Yeah, this is definitely "Oh Candy" for me. I like Flaming Youth. It's not a terrible song, but definitely Cheap Trick definitely has Kiss beat and lyrical content. I mean, the Paul Stanley, they're pretty cheesy lyrics, but they're fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they're a fun band.
I
Like
like
you
fun
said, "Oh
lyrics.
Candy," I think
I
what
like a lot
was
of
the only
Kiss.
single released? You're right, if I remember right, way back then. I was gonna say something else, and I can't remember it right now. But I'll definitely take "Oh Candy" over Flaming. Flaming Youth is so weird for me, man. Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I think
definitely "Oh Candy." But
I think musically it rocks. It just lyrically, it's a little.
it's a fun song, like
Yeah.
you said. It's a fun tune.
It is. It's a fun song, and it's fun to play, but the lyrics are a little
And like "Oh
cheesy.
Candy," sorry,
Yeah.
it's like "Oh Candy." It's like it's kind of, it's one of those songs like every breath you take, you think it's like a love song or something.
Yeah.
It's really not. People play that song at weddings,
Right.
It's like,
It's like the lyrics go over people's heads, man.
Yeah.
Do you really know what the hell it's about?
exactly.
Right.
So
I can't believe they play that at weddings.
They
They're
do.
like,
Yeah,
hey, you better run. You better
Right.
run.
Yeah. Oof.
me and my wife played on our
Miss.
walkout at the Sun Never Sets from the Bang Zoom Bang album at our wedding.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
The Sun Never Sets on A Love That Shines. Great song rules.
On that one, I did pick Flaming Youth. I was lone wolf on that one. I like Flaming Youth. It's a fun song. Next one, Sweet Pain against Hot Candy. I'm sorry, Hot Love. Sorry about that.
Hot Love,
I
yeah.
apologize. So Kiss has Sweet Pain and Cheap Trick with Hot Love. What
I
you
think
got, Mark?
Well, it's gonna be a massacre for me. It's fucking Hot Love. Fuck sweet. Hot Love is fuck Hot Love if you want it. Fucking it's got that groove and it fucking that
Yeah.
crunch from the guitar by Rick and the bass and Bunny is just fucking going off. That song rules. I pick Hot Love.
That's one for Hot Love. Paul, which way are you going to go on this one?
Yep, Sweet Pain, another one of those where Gene's really feeling himself, and he's like all in love with himself, and you'll get to love me and my sweet. Yeah, the only thing I can say about this song is pain is the operative word. It's not a horrible song, but it's not a good song. But I got to go with Hot Love. Mark hit it all. Everybody is just in Cheap Trick is just hitting it hard, and it yeah, Hot Love.
Hot Love, that's two. Al, which way are you going to go?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Huh?
You
We're
guys hear
getting
me
some
okay?
kind of scratching.
Did some
Yeah.
kind of scratching on you.
So you guys are sounding all garbled to me.
You do.
Yeah, you're all garbled now.
I'm gonna say Hot Love.
Hot Love? Yeah, you're,
I think he's losing his internet.
yeah.
Now he's
Wi-Fi.
sideways.
He's sideways now. I'm like, whoa.
Good. I'm
There
not
you go. Well,
There you go.
there you go.
You all right now? We can't talk. We can't hear
Can't
you.
hear you.
Okay. Jerry, what do you got on this one?
You picked Cheap
Yeah.
Trick.
I freaking
We heard Hot
I
Love.
love Sweet Pain. I think
Yeah.
it's one of the better songs off the album. I love the opening. The riff is cool. If I remember right, is there two different solos for that? Am I correct? There was Ace Frehley did a solo, and somebody else didn't do the original solo. Is that right?
I
Is it
don't
Bob-
remember.
Bobby Wagner?
Something like that.
Yeah, because he brought in Bob Wagner and a lot of Kiss stuff. And
Okay, the reason I'm
Aerosmith.
going with Sweet Pain and Hot Love is because the resurrected version is fucking kick ass, dude.
Yes.
So I love Hot Love, but I'm sorry, I gotta go with Sweet Pain.
Yeah, Hot Love won that one, but I would have gone with Sweet Pain myself as well.
I just love that opening riff, man. It just kicks ass.
The opening riff is great. I do like the way the song opens, because it does down. It's like I do love the opening, but it kind of gets a little.
No, I get it. I get it with Gene being so self-indulgent, man. I get it. Sometimes he goes way freaking overboard, but that's just Gene.
Yeah.
That's why I said, Gene's feeling himself again.
Yeah.
That's why, because the lyrics musically,
Yeah.
I love it. If the lyrics would have been a little something different, it probably would have been Sweet Pain for me. But musically, love the song.
Yeah.
But the lyrics is what kind of does me in on that one.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Hey, what's your thoughts?
Al, better?
I think his basement goes down on him, man.
Yeah.
Got to move upstairs.
That's probably the same issue I have sometimes. I'm in a basement too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next tracks. We got Kiss with Shout It Out Loud against Cheap Trick,
Yeah.
Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace.
Yeah.
I love Shout It Out Loud. It's a great fucking song. It's a fucking great song in a concert to watch them at. I've seen some live videos of them. Really good, but I'm still going with Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick is just like I told you earlier. I said I listened to one album once and I listened to the other album twice because I was getting into the Cheap Trick album. I was bored of the Kiss album. So I went and listened to Cheap Trick twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been hearing these two albums every day since we announced it. So that it had been a while since I heard that Cheap Trick album, and it's really damn good. It really is. Paul, what do you got here? Shout out loud or speak now, forever hold your peace.
Yeah, I got to go with Shout Out Loud. I can't turn my back on this song. It's once again one of those stalwart. Every time you go to a Kiss concert song, and it is absolutely. It's not that I don't like the what is it? The Cheap Trick song.
Yeah.
Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace. It's not that I don't like that song. It's just that, I got to be a homer with this one and go with Shout It Out Loud, because it is it's like almost like a finale song for a Kiss concert.
Right.
They always play it towards the end of the show or in the middle. It's never like intended for what it was meant to be. So the night's begun and you want some fun. Every once in a while, Gods of Thunder opens with that song. We open our show with Shout It Out Loud because it lays it out right out there in front. But I've got to go with Shout It Out Loud. Sorry, Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Oh, you put. I don't even remember the Cheap Trick song it's against. Shout It Out Loud blows it away. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
speak now, forever hold your peace.
No, I knew what it was. I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
But
I remind you. Okay.
When I first saw the reunion tour, man,
Yeah.
it was the second song they played, and just hearing that song live and seeing them together playing that song, fuck, there was nothing better in the world at the time for me. That song was always on. We had the freaking 8-track album, like we went through them all. I mean, that album, and Shout It Out Loud was just like rewind, fast forward, rewind, fast forward.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
It's a great song. Sorry, man. This is no comparison. Shout It Out Loud by a long while.
Yeah.
Al, what do you got there? Al, can you hear us?
No.
Hold on.
Cheap Trick.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a tie 2-2. So I'll be the tiebreaker this time. And I love Shout Out Loud. I think it's a fun track to listen to.
Yeah.
But I do like Speak Now, Forever Hold Your Peace more.
Ooh.
So that one just go to Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Come
That's
on,
a really
Andy.
good track.
Come on, Andy.
That's a good track. All right. Kiss has Beth going up against He's a Whore. So
Jerry should know this answer.
Beth against He's a Whore.
Come on, Jerry. You know how much shit I talk about that. And Peter Chris's voice. I like Hooligan. I like a couple songs of Peter Chris. But Beth does not sound like a fucking Kiss song to me. It sounds like fucking Rod Stewart.
Peter Chris's voice is awesome, dude. His voice is the second best in the band, in my opinion.
Fucking Ace and Paul.
Man. Peter's solo album grew on me. I like it more and more as I get older for some reason.
Dude, He's a Whore kicks ass over Beth.
I didn't get my turn yet. I'm letting everybody go. I'm just talking about.
But you know me on Facebook. I talk shit about Beth at least once a month. I hate that fucking song. I hate it with a passion. He's a whore. Come on.
Did you ever hear
they don't even get to that chorus till the fucking almost the song's over.
Do you ever heard the acoustic version of it?
Huh?
You ever heard the acoustic version of it?
I don't care. I hate any fucking.
The acoustic version of Beth is really freaking sweet.
It is, yes.
It's like, come on, where's Rod Stewart at? He gets sing better.
We've done it before on some of those unplugged sets.
Yeah.
That we do with the Dress to Kill suits on. We'll get out there with the 12-string, 6-string. My guitarist and I, my 8-string.
You got videos on YouTube?
No, we've only done it once.
Where are you
And
located at?
Nobody recorded it.
Where are you located?
Beg your pardon?
Where are you located at? What area do you live in?
Well,
California.
I live in Washington, but the band we mainly play in Southern California, LA area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in
We did
Tennessee. I'm too far away.
I'm just saying, he's a horror dude. Anytime at all. Anytime at all. It's like freaking Bunny Carlos with those rolls he's doing on that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, the fills.
That song fucking fills. Yeah. It
Yeah.
fucking rules. I love He's a Horror better. Way better than Beth. I hate Beth. Fuck Beth. Okay.
All right, Paul, which way were you going to go?
Man,
We know how Mark feels about it.
yeah, I know how Mark feels about it, but
Everybody knows.
Beth was a People's Choice Award winner for Kiss,
Oh, wow.
and Peter Criss has got a phenomenal voice. I love Peter Criss's voice more than I love Paul Stanley's, and I don't see He's a Whore winning a People's Choice Award ever. So I've got to go with Beth. I'm sorry, Mark. He's a Whore is a great song. I love the way that it like you said, it just bang
Moves.
bang. It moves. Yeah, the song is phenomenal. But I've got to go with the one that won the People's Choice Award. I've got to go with Beth.
Where are the
Just-
People's Choice Awards at now?
There is no People's Choice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing that makes Beth a rare thing. It won a People's Choice Award back when they had him.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but He's a Whore didn't win anything. So
Because Cheap Trick was underground back then. They didn't have to wear. They were a great band. They didn't need makeup to freaking make great music. Freaking, I think Kiss.
Well,
Cheap Trick destroys them as a band. Maybe Ace and Rick are head to head, but the rest of them, I think fucking Bunny beats fucking Peter by a long shot.
Hey, Mark.
Mom beats fucking.
Bunny didn't sing
Steve.
anything.
But I'm talking about drums. I'm comparing musician to musician.
No. Okay, if now wait a minute, hold on, Mark. Now, if we're talking complete musician, a drummer that sings is better than a drummer that only plays the drums.
I'm talking about the drum parts were much better.
We're talking about all-around musician here.
Well, then I take Kelly Keegy of Night Ranger over Petey Chris.
Oh, okay. Well, take him. But we're not talking about Night
I
Ranger.
know.
We're talking about Kiss and Cheap Trick. So
I know. I just had to put that out
I'm busting your balls, man.
Right on. I like it.
Love you, Mark.
I do too.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Well, I already drink all my alcohol now. I drink all my water.
Oh.
Hey, look at the PBR.
Oh,
What's everyone else got?
wait.
Hey, PBR was.
Oh, there you go.
That's some
That's one of
Jaeger.
my. There you
Dude,
go.
what are you
Cheers.
nursing that bottle? You've had it forever. Come on, man.
I
Drink it.
snorted out of this one.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Okay, Jerry, what you got, bud?
Yeah, Jerry.
Ah.
I know what he's going to pick.
Beth is the biggest enigma to Kiss, in my opinion.
Yep.
I think Beth saved Kiss. It made them money. They, they blew up. They had their bank accounts were bigger after that song, and
It prolonged their career.
I absolutely love Peter's voice, man.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the best vocalists. I put him in one of my top 20 vocalists any day of the week. He's an average drummer.
Just remember what the
Hotter than Hell
Stones
Dress to
said.
Kill area Pete's pretty badass. But
Yeah.
And he's not exactly. I think he kind of fucked himself out of the band. Excuse my language.
He
At
did.
the end,
He did.
but his voice is incredible. I love Beth. I got to go with Beth, man. Sorry, I love both songs.
Just remember, if you ever seen the movie Stone Age,
Let me ask you a question, Mark.
every band
Who's
has a
open for
pussy
who
song to
mode?
find out who the fags are.
How many times has Kiss? How many times does Cheap Trick open for Kiss, Mark?
Doesn't matter. Cheap Trick is underrated, dude. We
Oh, they
covered
are.
that.
I love them, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Who would you rather see live right now, Cheap Trick or Kiss?
Oh,
A
definitely
band,
Cheap Trick.
Cheap Trick
Absolutely.
will change their set list every fucking day, while Kiss will have the same one for 100 concerts.
Let me say one more thing about Death before I move on, if I may. Eric Singer, fuck you for wanting to play that song. Gene made a promise to Peter not to do that song live anymore. They're doing it live now. I wasn't too happy with Eric Carr. He didn't want to do that, if I remember right. Eric Carr did not want to re-record that song. But yeah. Sorry, I gotta get with Beth. Sorry.
Just remember, every band has a pussy song. Just remember that.
That's what Def Leppard said. Def Leppard said, we're releasing all these ballads, and look at all the girls we got in the crowd now. That's nothing wrong with that.
Dude, they went T-Rex and Mott and Hoople. That's their biggest influence is those bands. So I see they went like fucking Gary Glitter and shit. So that's what they are now.
Hey, Al, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Did you move back to back to where you usually are?
Yeah. My phone was dying, so that's probably why it was. I didn't have it fully charged. So
I hate it when that happens.
what where we at?
We're on Beth against He's a Whore.
Yeah, he's a whore for me. I can't. Yeah, Beth, no. Sorry. I love Peter. He's my favorite singer in Kiss, but
another Peter sing. I mean, Peter's got one of the best voices in that band. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, I love Peter's voice, dude. Yeah. But Beth is not going to beat "He's a Whore." They probably wrote "He's a Whore" about Gene Simmons.
But did you hear? Did you hear what I said when? Do you think Beth might have saved Kiss?
No, I didn't hear that, but I'm sure it did.
Because it filled up their bank accounts and all. It was a big hit. So.
Well, because Destroyer was flopping actually.
Yeah.
And then when they released that one, or wasn't it like a B-side and some DJ?
Destroy Rock City.
Yeah.
It was and the one day in a radio station they decided to flip it over and play it, and it just took off like wildfire.
Yeah, it saved the album, I think, because if I remember correctly, I mean, I wasn't old enough to remember this, but a friend of mine who's a drummer in the band that I was in, he's got a good 10 years on me, and he was around. He was a Kiss fan in the 70s, like in high school and all that. And he remembers when Destroyer came out. At first, a lot of people were disappointed in that album after a live, And if it wasn't for Beth, it probably, I don't would have probably flopped. So, but, in hindsight, it's all considered a classic now. But, right. I think at the time, they were scrambling there.
So Kiss set up the 80s by The Rock, the power ballad.
Yeah, might have to slap him for that, but
I like a lot of the power ballads of the 80s.
Hey, listen, I like a ballad. If it's done right, it's a great ballad. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate Beth. I think Beth's a good song, but it ain't beating He's a Whore for me. And as you see now, like the pattern for me is the first 3 Kiss songs won, and then after that, the album takes a dive for me. Yeah, it's been all Cheap Trick all the way for me. So, and believe me, the first 3 songs, Cheap Trick songs, were they were close to neck and neck with Kiss. So
and this one there's a 2-2 tie, so I will be the tiebreaker on this one. And I enjoy listening to "He's a Whore" more than Beth. I think "He's a Whore" is a really good song.
That song fucking rocks, man.
It does. It does. I'm not taking anything away from it. It's a freaking phenomenal fucking song. Pardon my French. But, like I say, I just got to lean slightly to Beth because of what it meant to Kiss in this album.
Right. Because, because Beth, like Jerry was saying, it bought them more time. I mean, they were guaranteed more albums. They were guaranteed a longer career. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can see
What did they make after this album? I don't know the discography.
Rock and Roll Over.
Rock and Roll Over, yeah.
That's a great album.
Yes, it
Like,
is.
I like that.
Phenomenal.
I like some song. I like Hooligan and some stuff.
Out of
off
the
that
out of,
album.
out of the second 3 albums of Kiss, like the fourth, Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, and Love
Yeah,
Gun.
Love
Rock
Gun.
and Roll Over is my
I like
favorite.
Love Gun better than
Yeah,
this
rock
one,
and
too.
roll. Yeah, Love Gun's great.
Yeah.
But I like
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Over. I like Rock and Roll Over the best out of those 3.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. Destroyer. This whole Bob Ezrin concept thing. That's why Bob Ezrin was done after this album, because it, like I said, after Alive, it was just like, what is this?
Yeah.
You're expecting a freaking punch you in the face rock album, and all this concept shit came out, and it's like left fans scratching their heads. I scratched my head.
Why'd they bring him back for the Elder? And they're all fucking. Well, he was cocained out on
because
that.
Pink Floyd The Wall was a hit.
That's what I don't like about Kiss. They always go for trends. It's like they wanted to sound like Bon Jovi, so they made Hot in the Shade. So and
Yeah.
Crazy Nights. It's like
Well, again, that could be another reason why they've stayed around so long, because they go with the flow, you know.
maybe. I do like most of Hot in the Shade. I think it should have been a 10-song album. That's my
Yeah, it's too long.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different
Episode.
that album's a different
Yeah.
program.
That's a different episode.
Yeah.
This is the last battle. Because this is the last song for Kiss, and there's 2 more for Cheap Trick, but we're not going to stretch it out. Kiss with "Do You Love Me" against Cheap Trick's "Monticello."
To Monticello. And I like Do You Love Me. But Monticello is such a beautiful freaking song. It's a ballad and a rocker.
It's a beautiful ballad.
Yeah.
I love how the
Beautiful.
intro.
It
I
is.
love the intro.
It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an amazing song, and I like Do You Love Me, but it's too repetitive for me. Monticello is just Robin Zanders. Sounds like a fucking angel in that song. I go Monticello.
Yeah. Well, does anybody actually know that a Monticello is a actual instrument?
Yes,
It's like a mandolin offshoot, ain't it?
It's not a Monticello, it's a Monticello.
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 It has 8 strings, and it has really off the wall tuning. It's a G, C, D, and A, which is completely different from a guitar. And
Is
so
it the same size as like a mandolin, or a little bigger? Or
it's a little bigger than there are many different versions and different models of mandocellos.
Mhm.
It's a mandolin and a cello kind of intertwined. So you've got it's kind of like a 12-string guitar. It's the G is an octave, the C is an octave, the D is an octave, and the A is an octave.
okay,
So, and that's where you get that really interesting and very, very super cool tone that Rick Nielsen got out of that Monticello in this song. And Do You Love Me? Love playing it live. I love the song, but this is apples and oranges, guys. What Rick Nielsen did with that acoustic, and it's not electric, it's an acoustic Monticello. What he did with that is absolutely over the top phenomenal. I could listen to this song on repeat over and over and over again just to hear the tone of that instrument. And with the 6-string regular guitar coming in later on, and with Tom on the bass and Robin, dude, like I
I
said,
agree. Robin Zanders' vocals on it are incredible.
the voice of an angel. I mean, the bridge is phenomenal on this song with the Monticello, and the outro with the vocals and it's just
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
mind fucking blown on this song. So, pardon the French again.
I agree with everything you said. So definitely Monticello. I never knew about that instrument. Are they like pairs of 2 like a mandolin? The strings on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I have to check that out. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just Google search it. Yeah. Just Google search and pull it up in your browser. Monticello.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like an instrument. It does. So,
Yeah. It's
okay,
kind
so
of like a hybrid
right. Okay.
between a
So, yeah,
mandolin.
I'll go with Monticello. That's my pick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do You Love Me is a good song too, like you
Yeah.
said. But yeah.
Al?
Monticello for me as well.
Yeah.
You guys touched on pretty much everything that I would have probably said, but yeah, I mean it's a beautiful song. Robin's voice again, just straight out the gate, man. On the first album, I mean, his voice is fucking phenomenal. I mean, and that song is no exception. Like I said, man, he's a man of like 1,000 voices, man. He can sing something sweet like that, or he can snarl.
Yeah.
And he can still do it.
It takes somebody like Johnny Rotten to the mat any day of the week.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I think that's why Cheap Trick was really respected by like pretty much everybody, man. Like the punks loved them, the rockers loved them. You know, I mean, they were like one of those bands that could tour with like any of those guys, you know.
Green Day and the Offspring should thank Cheap Trick for their success.
Of course. You
Right?
know?
Yeah.
No doubt about it, man. You know.
How they do that too.
But Monticello, dude, that song's I love that song.
Yes.
It's a great song. Possibly my favorite song on the album, actually.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Me too. Like I said, I could just put that thing on repeat and over and over and over.
The live version is amazing, also.
Oh, I haven't heard it live. I got to check that out.
Isn't it on that
The
album
Silver. It's on Silver.
Silver, yeah.
Yeah, it's on Silver.
Yeah, because I listened to that album today, and I was listening. I wasn't really paying attention to the songs, and Monticello came on. I was like, "Whoa!" I had to stop what I was doing and listen to that one.
Isn't it also on what is that? Sex America, Cheap Trick?
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
box
Great
set.
box,
Yeah.
great box set. That's like one of my favorite box sets out of
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. My cat peed on it, but I still have the disc. I had to throw away the book. I need to buy it again because I hate just having disc.
Yeah.
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 Can I just say, like, technically, we could say that Destroyer has 10 songs because don't they say that little song?
Oh, yeah.
Rock and roll party.
Rock and roll party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'll put my vote in for the Ballad of TV Violence.
Violence.
Okay.
Dude, that song
Rules.
has got some really, really heavy lyrics.
Again.
They are so dark. The lyrics on Ballad of, oh my gosh.
And the music is odd too.
I had to actually print it out.
Damn.
So because I wanted to actually verify what I was hearing.
They wanted to call it the Ballad of Richard Speck, but the record company wouldn't let them.
That's who it's written about, a serial murder that killed 8 nursing students.
Yep.
Wow,
Damn.
shit.
Rick Nielsen is pretty morbid, isn't he, man?
Yeah. And
a genius.
And he's funny as fuck when you hear him talk, man. But he's like morbid.
I love his outrageous guitars, man. They're fucking fantastic.
yeah.
Remember him in the Fat Boys movie Disorderlies? He had the guitar. I hated that movie, but I like to see Rick Nielsen.
Was he in that? I never.
Yeah, I was in Disorderlies with the Fat Boys, man.
Wow.
It was like a never-ending movie. Jesus Christ! Like
Oh,
for real.
God.
Like when is this going to finish?
I will. Can I just interject one more time? I will say this: like, I'm with Mark though. I'm actually more of a Cheap Trick fan than I am a Kiss fan. I mean, I love Kiss, but I love Cheap Trick way more. But this album kills this album in my.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I picked the first 3 songs on this one, but after that, man, this one just took over.
Yeah.
And overall, man, I mean, people need to like listen to this album, man. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, it's so underrated, dude. It doesn't have the huge hits like Dream Police,
I know.
I Want You to Want Me.
I
But
would
even
never-
the album that had I Want You to Want Me on me, that version sucked till they got to the at Budokan version. But
Yeah.
it never
fucking Southern Girls in Color is amazing too.
it never seems to get name checked when you talk about great debuts, but I think it's a phenomenal debut.
I tell you, Dr. Fuck of the Rock and Metal Combat podcast fucking loves the debut Cheap Trick.
Yeah, it is. It's a great album. I mean, don't get me wrong. I the more I dove into it, because ever since Andy messaged me about this, I started doing my deep dives, and that's how I came up with some of these little tidbits, because I want to know all the intricacies that went in to this song. And like I say, that the Ballad of T, that thing, the lyric. Have you guys ever read the lyrics to that song?
Here a long time ago. I haven't read
crazy.
it, but I know it's pretty deep.
Dude, this thing reads like a freaking horror novel. It's I'll just read a couple of verses. I need a girl to get me some love. I need some love. Give me your love. Give me your love. I need a knife to get a wife. I need a knife. Give me your life. Give me your life.
Damn.
It's like morbid Dr. Seuss, man.
Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. And here's the third verse. I need a gun to have some fun. I need a gun. Give me your love. Give me your love.
Damn. Nobody could write a song like that today. Oh,
Right?
my
Oh,
God.
hell no.
And it just goes on and on. I need some rope. It's my only hope. After 20 or so, I just don't know.
Ooh.
And it just goes on and on and on.
With different
Yeah,
influence of murder.
yeah. And
I think I think the same, like, if compare like the early Motley Crue to Nikki Sixx's lyrics. I think he really tried to model himself after Rick Nielsen, because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
read some of those lyrics on Motley Crue's like first 3 albums or whatever, dude. Like it sounds like good time, like metal and stuff like that. But lyrically, he got pretty dark too, man.
yeah. And I wasn't trying to get morbid about the lyrics and try to downplay the song.
Oh no,
It's just like if
you were talking about the song.
because like with a lot of people on this first album, the lyrics went right over their head. Oh yeah, well, cool. That's a great song, man. Awesome. I love the way it jams. Have you listened to the freaking words? What it's talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is gonna be my next pick for my podcast. I'm doing this album. We haven't done it yet. Liam might be pissed, but fuck him.
All right, so I don't think I need to read the results. I was kind of surprised, but man, Cheap Trick really did give it to Destroyer pretty good here. I think Destroyer only won 3 times.
Yeah.
They won Destroy Rock City,
Yeah.
God of Thunder, and Sweet Pain.
Yeah.
And
May I say this though?
of course.
If it would have been a different Kiss album, say Rock and Roll Over,
There you go. Yeah.
would we have had a different result?
Yeah.
I would have.
It would have been closer. I probably would have picked
Yeah.
maybe a couple Kiss songs, but I probably would have still went with.
Because by
Cheap
far Destroyer is the weaker album of these two, in totality.
Yeah.
It is the weaker album.
I just reviewed the debut album with Lee on his podcast, and I like that album, the debut album. But I like the live versions better. But the debut
That's actually
album-
better than Destroyer. In my
It is
opinion.
way better than Destroyer.
What's that?
I still would have picked Cheap Trick. Just letting you know.
Of course you would, Homer.
Yeah,
The
that's
Kiss
right.
debut you're talking about?
Kiss debut.
Kiss's first album, if they would have put the whole Acrobat in there instead of what's it called? What they call
Kissing
it?
Time.
Yeah.
No. Love Theme from Kiss.
I like
Yeah.
that song. No,
If they would have put the whole
That'd be
Acrobat
cool.
in there,
Yes.
there's only one little video of that song that I've ever heard. It's on YouTube. That sounds like that song freaking would have been awesome.
I found like 2 or 3 versions.
Really, I only see that one where it starts out
Well,
with
wasn't Acrobat on their box set too?
yeah, it
Yes.
was.
that song sounded like it kicked ass, man. That would have been great for that album.
Dude.
I think.
Dabba 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 dabba.
Yep. Yeah.
I love those early Kiss albums, man. The first 3 albums are still my favorites.
Yeah.
I like Dress to Kill. It's a great one.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pete, man,
I'd
Pete's
still
drumming
pick.
on
I
that
would
one,
still
but,
pick Cheap Trick.
Of course you would, Homer.
That's right.
Well, that's the cool thing though about going track by track, because you don't know, like when
Maybe.
you're really going song by song, man.
Yeah.
What you think might be your favorite album might turn out not to fucking win. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah.
You should do the Kiss Alive 2 against at Budokan,
Yeah.
the complete one, not the original one. So you'd have more songs going together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say Alive 2?
Yeah, Alive 2 against at Budokan, the complete live concert, not the
What
original.
about
one.
Alive 1, man? That'd be
We
better.
could
Yeah.
do a live 1 against Budokan, the complete one.
That would be more of a competition.
Yeah,
That'd be
right.
more of a
Because
competition.
it's both their first live albums.
Yeah. That'd be a good one right there.
Yeah. Because I was actually going to suggest that to Andy. Say, well, why don't we just go head to head, Kiss Alive versus at Budokan?
I wasn't thinking. Oh well, like I said, I compiled this months ago. I
Oh
had
no,
put this
no,
together.
no. I was just. I
Well,
was
we're
just
giving you an
wondering.
idea for next time.
Just
And
what-
next time, I've already got a different vinyl battle. I've got it's going to be hold on. Blizzard of Oz against Heaven or Hell.
Oh
Like,
shit,
that
that
was-
would
dude.
be a freaking
Wow.
tough one for me.
yeah.
I am freaking into that Heaven and Hell album, and I'm into the Blizzard of Oz. So
Man.
that would fucking give me a headache.
that's a good battle.
That would give
So
me a
I'm
headache.
going to do that one like
That would be
3 weeks because I got a little system going on where I don't
Well,
like
dude,
to put too
I
many.
want to be on that one because I want to see what I pick.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, because, man, I
Okay.
fucking love Ronnie and I love Randy, man. That's
I
gonna be-
know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So that's going to be the next vinyl battle in 3 weeks. Next week we're going to be doing the top 10 of 1992.
It's a good year.
So we'll figure out the details on that. I'll send out things if y'all want to join, and if y'all want to, what Wednesday is the next Wednesday? Let's see. Oh, because I know that you guys do things on Thursday, so I don't want to interrupt that. Are
Next
y'all available
Wednesday.
on Wednesdays?
Next Wednesday is the 13th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be available on Wednesday next week. So next week we're gonna be doing the top 10, your top 10 of 1992.
I'm down to do it too if you want me to.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'll do it if you
I'll
do it
let
on
you know this
Wednesday
weekend.
at 7
We do have plans Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but I think I'll be back Wednesday night.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick to it on Wednesday, and
Not for me.
I know.
I was so
you got to get Kate on here, man. I want to do something with her. I love that chick. She's hot.
And-
She's
yeah.
really cool. I like
Yeah.
her music knowledge, and she
Yeah.
she knows things, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
she blows me away.
She's a
Yeah,
good.
Kate's fantastic,
She's
Yeah.
a great guest on the
Yeah.
show.
and
I
she
thought-
loves to do the year ones too. So I'll be in contact with her, and then I'll pick a date and time that would be good for everybody. I know, Mark, yours has to be at 7 p.m. Pacific
Yeah, because
time, right?
I get
Yeah.
off at 5, so
Okay,
Yeah,
and that's okay with you, Al. It's not too late for you to start at 10.
No, it's fine. I can handle it.
Okay. All right. So I'll get details ready, and I'll get guests on there. So, and I'll be in contact with everybody, and everybody out there on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I am Andy. That's Mark, and Paul, and Jerry, and Al. And thank you so much for watching us. This was a real blast. And hopefully we'll be seeing y'all again next week. Does anyone have anything to plug in for their next shows?
oh shit. I'm having an interview with a band called The Fifth on Saturday, but it won't be out for 3 weeks.
Okay. And who's that, Mark?
The Fifth, they're like a newer band. I haven't read their synopsis yet, but they've been scheduled for a while. And I listened to a couple of their songs, and Lee liked them, so we're going to interview them. And then we're going to do a band called Polyrock, which isn't coming out. I think our /4 episode is coming out before those ones. So,
Okay. So, what does that band sound like? The one that you mentioned first? I
Kind
mean,
of hard rock, metal, southern type. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like freaking Texas Hippie Coalition, if you ever heard them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sure have.
Good.
Really good
Cool.
band.
All right.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for having me. This has been a blast. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, of
Sorry
course.
about the
Hey,
glitch
hey,
in
Mark.
the beginning.
Hey,
Hey, we wanted to wait for you, Jerry.
what?
Hey, Mark, you're in Southern California, right? LA
Yeah.
area.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Gods of Thunder. We've got a couple of shows coming up this summer. Get in touch with me, and maybe you'll come out and hang out with me and watch our show.
Cool, man. That sounds
Next,
cool.
we got June 11th. We're playing at the Beer Garden in Huntington Beach.
Oh shit, that's close to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then July we're up in the Bay Area, so you're not going to go up there to
No.
go watch Kiss, no. And then August 23rd we are at my place in Huntington Beach.
Nice. I'm gonna see. I think the next show I'm gonna see is Ann Wilson in May, and then I'm gonna see freaking Aerosmith in July 2nd in Vegas.
Oh, nice.
And I got Wasp and Armored Saint coming up, and the Stadium show. I got lots of shit.
The
Oh,
only one I got is Ghost. That's the only one I have scheduled at
Yeah.
the moment.
I got
And
John.
what about
I got John Fogerty next week.
Oh,
really?
dude, that's awesome.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Twice.
Sean rules.
I've seen him twice, and the second time I saw him, he played Green River from beginning to end.
Nice.
It was like the album.
Awesome.
He played Green River. It was badass.
John
First time I
Fogerty's
saw him,
awesome.
John Mellencamp opened up for him.
Dude, have you heard John Mellencamp's new album? He sounds like Tom Waits. It's horrible.
It's all those
think
Marlboro
that's-
Reds, man.
It's like, dude, I love you, John, but stop smoking.
And then, and
Yeah, I know. He smokes 5 packs a day and has a heart attack and wonder why he has a heart attack.
He's like,
and then in May, my next show is going to be Rockville in May, where Kiss is going to be the headliner on Thursday, Korn on Friday, GNR on Saturday, and Foo Fighters were supposed to be on Sunday,
Yeah.
but it was just announced that Nine Inch Nails is going to take their spot.
well, that's good. Trent
Yeah.
Reznor rules.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Nine
On all 4
Inch Nails
nights.
and Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction leads up to Nine Inch Nails that night.
I would skip Corn. Watch
Yeah,
all the
that's
other
Friday.
bands.
I like Korn, but Megadeth is playing that night too in front of them.
Megadeth is awesome, dude. They have Sammy Hagar on a new track doing this
Yeah.
song that's on fire, burning hell. Like, yeah, all the freaking Sammy haters are going, oh, fuck.
I'm not a Sammy hater. I'm a Van Hagar hater, but I'm not a Sammy hater. I like.
I know, dude, but
Yeah.
he's playing on the song and he's.
I bought
singing
this
on
the
it.
other day. That I'm gonna spin it. I think tonight or tomorrow.
3-lock box. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 box. I got
You gotta
no
get
that on.
Street
I haven't-
Machine, man. Street
That's
Machine
that one, yeah.
rules.
love Sammy.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Sammy.
Sammy's
Love
fantastic.
Sammy Hagar. Hate Van Hagar.
I'm the same way. I don't get it. Yeah.
I like Dave better, but I do like Van Hagar.
But in all
like
fairness,
both.
to Sammy, I don't think nobody would have liked anybody after Dave. So
Yeah.
If you guys listen to the new Eddie Trunk interview with Dave Mustaine, he's talking about Sammy playing on a new album, doing the cover. And he's also talking about, well, I called Sammy up and I bet he didn't like to hear the name Dave. Dave Mustaine said. Dave made it funny. And,
Oh,
do
it's hilarious.
and do you know what Tulsa spelled backwards is?
A slut.
That's
That's
like
what. Yeah, Dave Mustaine told that joke.
I see Beavis and Butthead laughing in my head after when he told me that. So
yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for joining me. This has
Dude, this
been
has
a
been
blast.
great, man.
And of course, we'll talk on our messenger every day, like we always do about music or whatever
Yep.
pops up. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining me. This has been a big blast.
Thanks
So
for having me.
tonight's winner
Thanks for
was-
Guys, hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second,
Sure,
please.
of course.
You can take a picture?
No, he's gonna show me Daisy
The
Ridley.
Reds beat the Braves. Yes,
We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You thought they were, dude. What have I been telling you,
I know the Reds were up 3-1.
Yeah,
dude? You don't have any strikeout hitters anymore, dude.
yeah.
You lost Winkley and Castellanos. Those guys struck out a million times.
Yeah, I'm not planning for this to happen every night, but that's nice to see.
Dude, I think you have a good team. Shut up.
We'll see.
Talk to me with 50 games into the season.
All right.
Right.
All right,
Yeah, it's a long season.
Yep.
Long season.
Yeah. Take care, man. Love you all,
All right.
guys, man.
Hey,
Good dog.
pleasure meeting you,
All right.
Mark and Jerry. It was awesome, guys.
All
Take
right.
care, Paul.
Take it
Have a
easy.
great
Paul,
day.
thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate you doing this, and I know that you weren't feeling well earlier, so thanks for being a soldier about it.
Hey, I'm
Thanks
good.
for talking it out.
I got
There you
liquid,
go.
I got liquid courage.
Yes.
You should send us out with a Paul Stanley scream.
Rockin' roll!
There you go.
Later, guys.
Sorry if it distorted and blew anybody's eardrums out.
What? All right, later.
All right, thanks,
Have a
guys.
good one, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.